Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. It is time for a vinyl video going through my collection. We plowed through the last one. We're in the S's now, we're getting to the S's. And as promised, Puppy McPupperson, aka Nori to Pup. Love you. We're housebreaking at the moment. Still trying to get this puppy housebroken. We haven't had a lot of accidents. You know, we've been crating the puppy, you know, making sure, you know, get that newspaper down, get those puppy pads down, keep things clean, keep things sanitary, you know, get her outside on a regular basis. But still, any advice, any suggestions, greatly appreciated. Because the faster this puppy's housebroken, the faster, I don't know. You love getting pet. You love getting love. All right, enough puppy time. We are getting into extreme stuff right here. Well, not really extreme. Screaming females. What if someone is watching their TV? This is a great indie rock / punk / post-punk LP. Female fronted. The band is still kicking. A lot of people love their new stuff. I'm not really heavy into the new stuff. To me, their older stuff is a little more interesting. It's a bit harder, and I guess the other word that I'm looking for is maybe produced a little bit better as well. I guess there's just not a lot of surprises for me on the newer LPs, though. You know, they're still listenable. They're still good. They're still good. I can see why people are still into the band. You know, they certainly haven't faltered or started making terrible music. I just prefer albums like this and Power Move, you know, as well. I actually like the, from what I understand, the band's frontwoman also does all this art for the band too, and I like how you've kind of got these weird portraits that go along with every single song, you know, story-wise. You know, it's not like, you know, you get lyrics, you get a picture. And, you know, the lyrics are great. And the lyrics on this album are very audible. I actually do find it pretty interesting that we get kind of a painting with each song. Shabazz Palaces, Black Up. Kind of a, you know, an LP that I have and that I love, but I don't typically show, sticking out here because it just kind of looks black, you know, although you can see it right there. There we go, Shabazz Palaces. Looks good. Although I do like the insert cover on this. It's very nice. And this cover itself is like kind of, you know, it has kind of like this plastic feel to it. It's not like, you know, it's got kind of a velvety feel to it. But I do like the insert. I like this picture. I like that face. It's kind of like futuristic, but also kind of tribal. It's weird. Got the song listing there. Love some of these song titles that go on for like 10 sentences. Very nice pressing of the record. Good job, Sub Pop, on this one. Not only with bringing the band into the fold, but, you know, just putting out a good pressing. Silver Jews, American Water. David Berman, man. Hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. You know, and of course, Malkmus as well on this LP. Not really much to say about the packaging, but really, I mean, the record, great, verbose indie rock with kind of an alt country twang to it. Great album. Back in the day when I used to make old videos, you know, my older videos, I used to use the song Random Rules as like my theme song before, you know, that wasn't cool to do because copyright. Slint EP. I wish I had a Spiderland on vinyl. One day I'll own it. I mean, you know, I'm young. I can, you know, it'll happen one day. Just gotta search. Just gotta, you know, make the effort. Go online, buy it. But this EP is pretty decent. Definitely check it out if you haven't. If you've only heard Spiderland, the EP is pretty good. The EP is pretty good. Black Touch and Go Records. Simon and Garfunkel, Sounds of Silence, great folk album. Very quaint, quiet, poignant, beautiful folk album. I definitely do not think Simon and Garfunkel get enough credit for, you know, kind of making the kind of music that they did that I think is very influential today in a lot of ways, but still, I don't think that credit gets due. You know, Simon and Garfunkel is not hip for a lot of people. Chris Capello and I intern Chris, aka, have talked about that on several occasions. Snake Oil, Connecticut psychedelic rock and just instrumental rock band. Hey puppy, hey baby. She's like trying to make her escape right now. Snake Oil. What is this? What is that? There's something on my cover. Anyway, or there's something in there. Oh, it's just like a piece of paper. Yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty good LP. I reviewed it. Look it up. Snake Oil, psychedelic instrumental rock from my own backyard. And that's all there is to say about it. Come on, sit good. Sit good. Oh. All right, let's keep going. Colin Stetson. Oh yeah, New History Warfare Volume 2 Judges. Got a little, a few inserts on here that came with it. The CD that came with the vinyl. New History Warrior Volume 2 Judges. Actually, I like the packaging on this LP quite a bit, and I do like that it came with a CD as well. Nice thick record. We got kind of like a black sleeve, not a black sleeve, black poster. Oh yes. Got kind of like a screen printed poster that went along with the record. This is nice. I like the dark red lettering. This is badass. Definitely a cover worthy of an album this strange. And when I say strange, I mean Laurie Anderson strange. No wonder Laurie Anderson is on this album. But yeah, Ephraim from Godspeed recorded this as well. Didn't really at Hotel to Tango. Didn't really think about that. Didn't really realize that. I'm a complete fool. Though I did love this album. And I've seen Colin live twice. I mean, he's a really amazing performer. To see what he does with that saxophone live is great. Stumbleine, Ghosting. This was given to me by Hajja. I can't remember that. Well, I can't pronounce the name of the record label, but it's a HIJADE Columbia.org blue pressing electronic music album, collection of electronic tracks. Bit of gunk there. If I'm correct, or if I remember correctly, it's pretty pleasant. It's pretty sweet on the ears. I'm really out of shot. I'm messing up here, guys. Ooh. Stooges, Funhouse. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. There we go. Ron Ashton. Ron. Iggy Pop still kicking though. Ooh. Down on the Street. Loose. TVI. Dirt. Just, oh man. So many good, 1970. Just so many good songs on here. Proto-punk as it gets. The other Stooges stuff I have is on a CD, but look up the Stooges, man. Debut album, Raw Power, freaking Funhouse. Great records, great rock records. Wild, Rowdy, Insane rock records. Oh, we're getting into the heavy stuff. Sunn. Black one. I have one other Sunn vinyl. All the other Sunn stuff I have is on CD. I think I bargained for this LP a little bit at the record store that I used to go to in Waterbury. I love what they did with the packaging on this record. This is fantastic. And this has like a really nice kind of matte feel to it. And I'm loving this. It's very dark, dense, tortured, sickening cover. The records themselves are in just like these really gorgeous silver sleeves. There's a nice poster that came in here as well. Sunn, black one, has kind of like, paragraph there. Heavy poster, man. Heavy poster. And the sleeves are adorned with just like these sick drawings. Drone, doom, some dark stuff. If you're like, man, I like dark stuff. I want to get into dark stuff. If you've never heard of Sunn or you're yet to try Sunn, I mean, it's dark. It's dark. Try it out. Try it out. And this is the second Sunn album I bought. This is actually a live album, Domkirk. This is a piece. Oh, we're gonna continue through this. This is a piece that was actually commissioned from them, I believe. And you know, like I said, a live performance in this church area. And there are spots on here, I believe, where there's like organ involved with the music. I mean, it's a pretty heavy piece. Not really one of the most varied albums that they've ever put together. You know, there is some redundancy in terms of chord progressions on these tracks, but just like the concept, the live performance, they really put their all into this live performance in terms of just, you know, creating a sound and just this live recording in general. I mean, it's a great live recording. It sounds just as great as it would in the studio with Sunn. I mean, you know, you wouldn't necessarily know it's a live recording, you know, not in the way that, you know, live recordings can have kind of imperfections to them. I mean, you know, it sounds live in the sense that it's so much bigger and much more gargantuan, just kind of enhanced by the room that they're playing in. So yeah, I mean, great listen, great experience of Drone Doom live Sunn. And that's it. Super heavy. All right, we're gonna get back into this at another time. Thank you for watching the Needle Drop and Puppy and Vinyl Forever.